right, I am back like my heart attack.
Everything okay? No problem, just having a heart attack. Almost over. Done. Very good.
I know it's been a while, and I apologize. I have been going through a lot of different things, so hopefully we'll be on a more regular basis here. It's been a lot of games since I've been on last, and we won't talk about last night. Lots of craziness, but fun, and it's tough when you lose Keller in that kind of injury. You can tell they had no heart or desire to play at all last night. And then things get out of hand when you get a lot of chirping and some other stuff. And hockey's going to turn into hockey. So, moving on. Not at last game, but at Wednesday's game, I picked up a lot of stuff from the Coyotes charities, foundations, buying like little tchotchkes and stuff. So we'll go through that first. But to keep you guys entertained...
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
We will break into this Metal Universe box that I've been sitting on for quite a while. It is opened. I did give one of the packs to Canadian Card Breakers for their win, with a lot of other packs and stuff from other hobby boxes and boxes, but we will get into this at the end. But let's start off by going through some of the charities. So you get a nice cool little Coyotes bag, backpack type bag, and I'm just going to pull them out one at a time because it's really hard to get to. So we'll start off with something basic and plain. We got our Arizona Coyotes little banner. So pick that up. You know, most of this is just because you give it to charity. I got one of the mystery pucks, as always. We'll get into that in a second. I want to skip through that. Decent Coyotes Kachina hat. Little triple X action going on there. Oh, double X, not as much fun. Okay, but anyways, decent hat. And then they had this. I didn't look at what it was exclusive, but it's a Howler's Kids Club exclusive mini bobblehead of Howler, and the greatest mascot. Come on, don't say gritty. He's too new and too crazy and too weird. So I'm gonna have styrofoam all over my opening. So yeah, little mini Howler bobblehead giveaway. So go on to the next phase. I like buying these ones for the charity gets a little boost, and then you get a little collectibles like boom, the Howler autograph puck. Do have a few of those back there and around. Just random draws sometimes on what puck you get. Speaking of pucks, before we get to the last item that I bought that night, let's not show the COA yet. They had our Los Yotes night. So that, you can read that. I don't know if you're familiar with our AHL teams, but Dyson Mayo. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure with the 61 there. We got a Dyson Mayo. So he's been pretty good surprise coming up already and playing pretty well. If you look at our roster, more than half of it is AHL members. And so, of course, we're not going to do well. It's a rebuild year, but surprisingly, we have like 13 injured Coyotes out for seasons. So, and like 6 of them are like top core, high quality guys. And the rest are like midline people. But, man, half the team is AHL and the half is rookies. It's kind of hard to contend with anything. So, before I show you the last purchase, this one's amazing, so hold tight. It is a 1-of-1 autograph, so you got to stop, check it out, but I got to reposition the camera and see if I can get this done to get it on screen for us. One moment. All right, so here it is. You can kind of see the bottom of it. Can you see what it is yet? So yeah, they do a Pictionary drawing. And Barrett Hayton did this lovely shark drawing. So I had to pick it up. Barrett Hayton autograph. 1 of 1. You gotta love it. I think it's kind of funny. I got it in an auction for the Coyotes charity and the autograph. So hope you think it's funny. But I thought it was cool. I wanted to have it. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that little baby shark from Barrett Hayton. I know it was inverted with the whole reverse feature. That's why I got the picture in there. Hopefully you guys still enjoy it. I thought it was kind of a funny thing, and as a Barrett Hayton collector, had to have the 1 of 1 autographed drawing baby shark. And we did win that game. Not last night. So, we will get into this, the most important part, the Skybox medal. There could be some really, really, really amazing hits in this Skybox medal. And it's been a while. You guys have seen it. So let's just dive right into it. Ooh, forgot how tough these are to open. There we go. Got to do it right-handed to get it, not lefties. Alright, so we got our Tuukka Rask. Always did like the universe background. Jiggity Jake Gensel. We got Seth Jones and John Gibson. And we got our Ovechkin metal universe. That retro look. Gotta love the retro. And we got Tomas Hertl. And we got our Kirill Kaprizov. Shout out to Julie. Go check out Julie's breaks. We had a great day for hockey cards in there with Jiggity Jake. We got Ziri and his Tuukka Rask. So we're having fun to start things off. Hope you guys like and subscribe and share. I'm going to start being more active, hopefully, if things can calm down for once in my life. To where I can actually go on the Discord channel, can go and watch all the awesome content that you guys all provide, and appreciate all the love and support. Jonathan Drouin, we got Brent Burns, Bo Horvat, we got Devin Dubnyk, former Coyote, Roman Josi, and Intimidation Nation of Semyon Varlamov. And we got O'Reilly. Alright. I know it's been a while, and like I always say, I apologize. There are a lot of things for me to get through. I still have that box from my high school friend, former trumpet player, fellow trumpet player, I should say, but maybe both. From Texas. I will be in Texas for the Dallas Stars Coyotes game, April like 26-ish. So any Texas people, let me know. Sidney Crosby and Jake Eichel and Ryan DeZingle, Tom Wilson, Nate Mack breaking hands, and we got Peyton Krebs and Connor Hellebuyck. So I always love, I know I shouldn't talk about it because it's just going to bring up stuff, but I always love how people complain when their player gets a beat down, but they love it when it goes the other way and they complain. It's just funny to hear. Alex Ovechkin, Zach Werenski, Shea Theodore, Mitch Marner, Malkin, and Gino. We got Martin Kaut, prospects card. And we got Matthias Brom. It kind of got a little physical, a lot of chirping, a lot of trash talking from Anaheim, which was tough because you don't hear it on the TV, but you can see it and hear it on in the stadium. And I mean, to trash talk a team where it's like all minor league players pretty much, and then a few, you know, core people, it's just kind of a joke. And if you start poking at a goalie's glove when he's got it covered up, you're going to get cross-checked. And if you're going to come at a guy and punch him in the face, be expected to take a beat down like you did. Dominique Kubalik, Dylan Larkin, Leon Draisaitl, Sergei Bobrovsky, Nicholas Bodin. We got Shea Weber and Nikolai Knizikov. So, I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. That was the only good thing about it. It was just seeing that beatdown happen. Everybody wanted to fight him just because he cross-checked Zegras for poking at the glove. You don't hit the goalie, you're always gonna start a scrum, and when you're pissed off, you're gonna start a fight. Matthew Tkachuk, Quinn Hughes, Colton Parayko, Steven Stamkos. Oh, there is our auto. Not the best auto, but Tomas Hertl on a net deposits card. So, very cool. Kiefer Bellows, Andrei Vasilevsky. So, we're trying for last, and we're fighting really hard to get there. And with all the extra injuries, let's pray for Clayton Keller. He went in the boards pretty hard. Anthony Mantha, Blake Wheeler, Anders Lee, Kyle Connor, Mika Zibanejad, Bowen Byram. I like those looks. Got that little retro stuff. And Roman Josi. Yeah, that one was a tough play with Keller. Like, the whole crowd. I mean, yeah, make fun. Well, there was only like 11,000, so have fun with that comment. But they did go silent, and it was pretty sad and scary and pretty tragic. Broke his fibula, and that's going to take a while to recover from. Johnny Gaudreau, Miro Heiskanen, Jordan Bennington, Jack Hughes, Mikko Rantanen. I like the way that one looks. That's a pretty sick retro. And then we got Philip Broberg and Brady Tkachuk. So I am rooting for Dallas, obviously, to make the playoffs now with that trade. Get a little bump up of our pick if they make the playoffs. So the one we got from Dallas for our goalie. And I think it's funny, too, that our number one goalie, that they won't stop playing, and even if it's back-to-back in, like, 8 games in 4 days. It's crazy. I know I'm exaggerating a bit, but they won't play anybody else, even though Koshinar's there. Won't play him unless we pull the goalies. And Vamelka was our 6th string, or 6 in rotation on the depth chart goalie before the season started. Did well throughout training camp and preseason, became the number 2 goalie, and now he's definitely number 1 on our board. We got Pajot, Darlene, Matt Murray, Philip Deneau, Austin Matthews, and Alliance, Brendan Gallagher, Thomas Tatar. I don't know how you pronounce that. Alliance, and Littlegren. So, I don't get it. I mean, I don't like doing back-to-backs with the same goalie ever, no matter who the goalies are. I know everybody talks about old school, like Patrick Waugh used to play, all these other goaltenders that played like 70 games a year. But we're not trying to win, so what's the point? Let's see what we got in Koshinar, see if we can make him look good to get a trade or something out of it. Pedersen, Raquel, Ben, Blackwood. And we got another Kirill. It's the Kirill box. Say hi to Julie. So we got a prospects. She probably already has them all. And we got Seth Jones and Josh Norris there. So a couple Kirills for all those fans. I do want to see Minnesota do well. I want to see them go pretty far. I think I still have to root for Colorado to win it all. And because we get a better pick also for that one. So there's lots of draft stuff. I'll probably go over it at some point. But first off, my boy having an amazing season. That injury was gruesome. Let's pause, prayers, and let's give him a howl. Hopefully 100% recovery, feel well, no things slowing you down. Hopefully you're back 110%. Pecorine, Matthew Barzal, Nikita Kucherov, Braden Shen, and a Ricard Raquel. Precious Metal Gems. PMG. OMG. Oh, wow. Red. And Martin Caught. So, some cool cards. I like the look. Quality. Corners cut. I don't know why that's so hard to cut a card. Maybe I need to tour the Upper Deck factory and see how they cut these cards to make them so that the corners are crisp. Matt Dumba. Nathan McKinnon's best friend. Kakinyami. Nico Heischer. Brady Kachuk. It's been a lot of a Kachuk box too. We got Dylan Cousins, Net Depositor. Frederick Anderson and Jake Evans. So, praying for the #1 pick. Praying to keep our core together. Praying I can get tickets for next year. I love the jokes about they won't even sell it out. I mean, come on. We're getting 11,000 now. And it'll be a lot closer. And I'm worried I can't even get tickets the way things are going. Cale Makar, Tomas Hertel, Connor Hellebuck, Teuvo Teravainen, Keith Yandel. This is a tragedy. Philly's totally gone. Why bench him now? Put him, have 7 defensemen playing and just put them in every now and then and tie our guys, have one less forward. Not going anywhere anyways. Just play the man. It's crazy that they did that now. And we got Connor Hellebuck, Intimidation Nation, and a Tyler Seguin. I mean, keep that going. I know he hasn't played the best, but none of the team has. It's kind of like the Coyotes. We're not playing the best, but at least we are nice enough to have a jet ready for Phil the Thrill, hot dog eating Kessel, so he can go see his baby, get his shift in, and then go see the birth of his kid, and come back the next game and play to keep that streak alive. Do the same for Keith Yandel. So we got Drew Doughty, Travis Konechny, Jonathan Toews, caught a hot. Ooh. Wow, that is pretty freaking sweet. Hardware, Duncan Keith, clear, metal, love it. That is pretty sweet. Let's just go to these two real quick. Oli Yoli and Victor Hedman. Let's take a closer look at that last pack mojo. That is pretty cool. So obviously hits of the box. I kind of buried it here. We got this awesome hardware and an autograph of Tomas Hertel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the presentation today. Please like, subscribe, share. Best thoughts, best prayers for Clayton Keller. Let's hope all of our injuries come back 100% healthy, quick, painless, and good thoughts. So thank you guys. Stay safe out there.
Baby, I'm howling for you.